Good morning, Core. Excited this morning. Villas joining us in a few minutes here. We're getting all set up and looking forward to today. There we go. So all our Instagram people, hey, lady.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, here at the Grimes Group, we are gorgeous. We are gorgeous this morning. And I got my hair done yesterday.
And it looks beautiful. Yes, I love it.
Thank you. I am a blonde for real. For real. This is that Caribbean stuff. Like, I'm Trinidadian, right? So Trinidadians love to lighten their hair. I can say that because I'm a Trini. We like color. Caribbean people, it is what it is. We like to be bright.
Oh, I love it.
Have you ever seen or been to a carnival in Trinidad? Have you seen that? How it looks?
I've seen the videos. Yes. The dancing, the costumes are absolutely gorgeous. And it looks like so much fun.
Yes. Actually, they do one in Miami too. So it's to be there is out of this world. So yeah, that's my culture.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
That's my big blonde my hair. Just in case anybody thought I was trying to be somebody else. I'm not trying to be my Trini self.
You wear it well. You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, how are you, Shawnee? Thank you so much. Good morning, gorgeous. Do you know Shawnee?
I do. Good morning.
Good to see you, girl. Hey, Shanta. How are you? Good to see you, Shanta. Good morning. Okay, so let's get started. We have invited Annette Avelas. Am I saying your name right?
You
Annette?
are. Yes, you are.
I gotta say it with a flow. So, so she's joining us today because we're talking about home warranties and the benefits that home warranties can carry. And what if you are a realtor, how you can assist your client in this and helping them with home warranty. So, Annette, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself to start with, what company you're with, just a little bit about you too.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Well, first of all, I'd like to just thank you. I'm so honored to be having some coffee with you this morning. So cheers to you. And just thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to share with you this morning. So a little bit about myself. My name is Annette Villas. I'm with First American Home Warranty. I've been with them for just shy of about 1.5 years. And I love what I do. I am the area manager for Central Florida and service Central Florida. I'm as an area manager. My role is to go out and educate the real estate industry in the sense of just what are the benefits of home warranty, just understanding exactly how it works so that we're all representing it in a factual and in the correct matter so that we're able to deliver the right experience and the right expectations for our homeowners. We never want to mislead people and have them thinking that it's one thing when it's not. So just, my job is just to educate, provide awareness, and then connect with you guys. How can I support you? We have a number of different ways in addition to the home warranty. We offer like marketing materials. I'm able to get involved with owner events and stuff. I've partnered with you and Curtis, with some other people from the different offices from your office, and just support you guys. You guys do so much hard work and serve the community in a number of different ways. And my role is to just, be right there and out in the trenches with you, roll up my sleeves and do the work with you guys. On the home warranty side, if anything comes up after the order, then I'm more than a 1-800 number. You're not just calling the 1-800 number. You would contact me directly. And, whatever the issue is for your homeowner, then I'm here to support and be able to continue that extension of the service that you've provided and continue to help that homeowner through the life of their warranty coverage.
That's awesome. Well, I have some questions for you today. People don't realize the significance of a home warranty. So I'm good that you're on here today to, really point out the benefits of a home warranty. Most of the times people are just saying, oh my gosh, it's going to cost me, I'm already paying whatever for this house. And now, I have to pay a warranty too. But then I always look at it like this, you pay warranty on appliances, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. And so let me ask you, the first question I want to ask you is, what is a home warranty?
A home warranty, and I want to back up really quick because you just made a really good point about people get warranties on their appliances. We get warranties on our phone. Our phone is like, granted, they're expensive. We're paying $1,000, $1,500 for a phone. We're paying how many hundreds of thousands of dollars for our houses, and we're leaving out a warranty, which is going to cost you $500 or $600 depending on the coverage that you get. And so, like, that to me, like, is just, I like to remind people of that. Like, and I like to start that question, like, do you have a warranty on your phone? And 9 times out of 10 people do. So why wouldn't you put a warranty on your house? So to answer your question, a home warranty is something, it's a renewable contract, but it is optional. It's going to cover all of your major systems and appliances within the home. And that includes obviously your AC, your water heater, your electrical, your plumbing, and then all of your kitchen appliances. We even include the smoke alarms, the doorbell, and then there's additional coverages that people can add on based on what their needs are. So if you needed to add on a pool, if you had a septic tank, if you had well pump, if you have specific things within your plumbing system that is maybe of concern, you could add what we have called Plumbing Plus. This is going above and beyond on the coverages, but it's something that's available to the homeowner based on what their needs are.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Mm-hmm. That's good to know. And, with that being said, I think you kind of answered your question. Our question about do we need a home warranty? Honestly, we're paying $1,000 for a phone, $2,000, and we're getting a warranty on that. But then we're like, do I really need one? And it's hundreds of thousands of dollars. That was such a good point. Mm-hmm. So, that is important. So yes, do you need a home warranty?
In my question, you do. And I understand, especially in this market, I feel like, so many people, and you know this better than I do, people are really, they're making sacrifices to get into their homes. And obviously it's the American dream. Everyone wants to buy a home, and it's their first home. Like they've worked so hard, and do they really have or want to spend that extra money if something goes wrong in the house? Or wouldn't it be nice to have a warranty or something to help offset that budget or help save on the repairs that may come up within the first year? And statistics show that within the first year, home buyers will use their warranty 3 times. Wow. Yeah. So, because that many times, from your garage door opener to maybe your dishwasher is leaking, or these like little things that maybe they're not a major expense, but if you're not handy, just to have a service tech come out to your house, you're easily spending upwards of $100 just to have someone come and look at it. So the warranty is able to save you on all of that. And the warranty is also going to have already done all of the homework on who are the contractors that are going to your home. Are they licensed? Are they someone that are reputable within the community? Is this a professional that's coming into your home? So things of that sort, we've already vetted and done that homework for you.
Awesome. Well, let me just say hi to some people. Henry, hey, how are you doing? Miguel Meyer, how are you? Good to see you this morning. Good morning, gorgeous. Tamika, good morning, gorgeous. Evelyn, how are you? Good morning. Listen, Curtis just asked, do people realize how many components there are in the homes? And I think that Annette just, touched on that a little bit. There is the garage door opener. There is the AC. There is components that would break. Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Sure. And so I have like our brochure here in front of us, I don't know, there we go. So we have like a breakdown of the house in our brochure, and I'm able to, anybody who's interested in getting information, I'm able to send it. But yeah, you've got your heating system, the water, the electrical system, your refrigerator, the oven, the range, the plumbing, the air conditioning. All these things are easily upwards of $1,000 to fix any of them. So, you don't think about these things, but they're easily.
And the warranty is $500, $600, somewhere around there.
Exactly, depending on the coverage that they got.
Bounce corner. Janice just asked, when selling a home, should the seller get a home warranty? Would that make the sale smoother?
That's an excellent question, and I'm happy that she asked that question. So what we have, it definitely sets it apart. And obviously anything, think about it, when you're buying something, don't you have that peace of mind and just feel a lot better when you're like, it comes with a warranty? Like any of those, that's an old system or anything like that instantly, like just relieves that tension and that little bit of stress. But with seller, we're able to even offer what's called seller's coverage. So the minute that the house goes on the market up until 180 days thereafter, which we know in this market, nothing's on for 180 days right now, right? But we're
maybe 180 hours.
Exactly. So we would cover them though. So anything that comes up in the inspection period, if they have a warranty, we would be able to cover it for them. So even for that seller during that listing period, again, anything that comes up in the process while the house is listed, or if there's a concern when you're under contract that comes up, that maybe we have to order a part or something and it's going to take longer than the closing period, then First American will send in their intent that we're going to take care of it and their promise that we're going to take care of it. And that way it doesn't delay the closing. And then you would then roll into a home warranty for the home buyer. So you would add $70 to cover the seller during that listing period, but then you'd have a complete brand new warranty that starts effective from the date of closing for the person that's bought the house. So it's a win-win for both. Does it make the transaction a lot smoother? Yeah. And as an agent, it helps you stand apart when you're going to that listing appointment and you're saying, hey, Mr. Seller, I'm going to go ahead and include a seller's coverage for you so that we can protect you during the inspection period. Anything that comes up that's covered within the warranty, we'll take care of it for you.
Oh, well, that's awesome. That's a very good idea. Well, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So the next thing is, I was going to ask what is covered, but you did pretty much talk about that on that page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is covered. So I'm going to leave that one alone. The other thing is there an age limit? Like say the house is 1918.
There's no age
1925.
limit.
I did just have a house that was 1925 though.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it's 1925? What do you do then?
We will still cover it.
Really?
We will still cover it. There's no age limit on the house or any of the appliances. As long as they're within working condition at the time of getting the warranty, then they're covered.
Okay, so I have a lot of people that I know even in other states. So let me ask you, do you guys cover, is it multiple states or is it just Florida? Where are you guys at?
We are all over. Corporately, we are based out of California. So I'd have to get back to you on the exact number of states because there's just a handful of states that aren't covered, and the coverage is different and can vary state by state. So whatever information, obviously that's also a good question, just so I can disclose this is for Florida. Any of the information that I've shared is specific to the Florida warranty coverage. So anything, say if it's in California, Arizona, up north, I know that you guys are from up north, so we do cover in New York, Massachusetts. So we cover pretty much area everywhere, but I know that there's a couple of states that or maybe it's not specifically the state, but specific areas within the state that we may not cover. So a good way to always check too, if you ever have any realtor friends in another state that want to verify, we do have, if you go on our website, you're able to plug in a zip code, and it will not only tell you if we have coverage and give you access to downloading our warranty, you'd also be able to see who your area manager is specific for your area and be able to connect with them as well and have one of me in another state.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Annette is a sweetheart. So if you get her in another state, you're pretty darn.
Thank you.
So Janice asks, thank you. First, she said thank you.
You're welcome.
And how much is the seller's coverage?
Seller's coverage is $70.
Okay.
Now, and with that though, just with that, you are also committing that you're going to get a home warranty for the buyer. So the seller's portion that's going to be covered for that listing period is $70. None of the money is due until closing. So we don't have to worry about that during the contract process. And then we have 2 coverages. And again, this is as of today, in case any rates change, if somebody's looking at this next year or 10 months from now, the rates as of today are $455 for a basic and $585 for our Eagle Premier, which is our 2 coverages. That is for single family home for 5,000 square feet or less. If they're doing a condo, mobile home, townhome, then our rates are $400 or $515. $400 for the basic, $515 for the Eagle Premier. If they want to add on any of those additional coverages that I mentioned, as in the pool, the septic tank, well pump, things of that sort, then there's additional fees for that, and we can piecemeal that together based on what that homeowner's needs are.
Well, first I want to say thank you so much for your transparency, right? Because a lot of times there's very evasiveness in even talking about the cost of it. So transparency is very important to me, and I'm sure it's important to the viewers too. Being able to come on here, answer questions, is very important. Because there's so much, what can I say, doubt when it comes to real estate in general. Mm-hmm. So to be able to say to someone, the masses out there, like someone pointed out to me the other day, thank you for that word, Eugene. So to be able to say the masses, here is what it is, I think that's very awesome of your company to do.
Thank you. I agree.
So Curtis asks, any tips on getting the sellers to accept the cost of a warranty when I'm the buyer's agent? I think that's what he meant to say. So any tips on getting the sellers to accept the cost of the warranty when I'm the buyer's agent?
Well, I mean, I think it could vary based on the situation, but definitely if something comes up within the inspection period, or, maybe even as they're going through the walkthrough and you're showing the homes, and there's that feedback with the seller's agent, maybe one of the main things that I hear is, oh, that AC looks a little old. How old is that AC? It's about 20 years old. Is it going to go out any day now? So things of that sort that I know that we may come back and ask for different things in the negotiation process. It's an easy fix and it's an easy peace of mind for everyone. It's also something that can be shared. It could be something that maybe that homeowner doesn't want to give them, the most expensive one. Maybe they just want to allot, $400 or $500 towards that warranty. And then it behooves that home buyer that's going in, if you're coming out $100 out of pocket to make up the difference, it's still a win-win situation. Or in some instances, I think Curtis has even done it before, where he'll take care of that difference. So sometimes the agent, that'll be part of their closing gift. So there's a variety of different ways you can split it. Maybe they only give a credit towards it, and then the home buyer pays the difference. So I think that's a case by case. I think It's definitely something you don't get unless you ask. So my thing is ask everything, right? So I'm always
ask, and it shall be given unto you.
That's right. So
it is in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta ask.
Absolutely.
So let's see. who's joined us here. Blanca, thank you for joining us. Oh, Mr. Ray Lopez, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. Spark of Divine, good to see you. Westchester girl. Hey, good morning. Good morning, gorgeous. She's a realtor in New York, actually.
Good morning.
Westchester girl, and she says that she's interested in this. So thank you so much.
Awesome.
So I may give you her information so you all could connect.
Absolutely.
Okay, so do you cover multifamily units? Because that's a lot in New York as well.
Mm-hmm.
Condos, townhomes, mobile homes. Do you cover that?
Yes, all of the above. Now, with the multifamily units, their pricing is different, and it's going to depend if it's a duplex, a triplex, or I don't even know what it's called, but the 4 units, we cover those too. So it would just depend on the size and how many units were included within, just to vary, but we break it down. Here in the state of Florida, I actually have the pricing in front of me just to give you guys an idea of what that looks like. It's going to cost going back to, I mentioned the single family home, I mentioned the condo and townhome, and then the multi-units. Actually, I don't have the pricing in front of me, so forgive me for that. But we're able to just ask me, send over the information as to what size units we're looking for, and we're able to get that for you. Actually, no, I do have it. So a duplex is $635, a triplex is $955, and a fourplex would be $1,275. That covers you for a full year. Again, those are Florida prices, and that's what they are. I also want to mention, while we're going along on the fees, is that we do have a service fee. So you do get the warranty, but then when you place a claim and you're calling, that homeowner's calling in to, say, hey, the dishwasher's not working or my AC went out, they do pay a service fee of $85, and that is to have the contractor come out. If everything that's covered, whatever the issue is that they put the claim in for, is covered within the warranty, then that's the only fee that they would pay. But depending on the coverage, if they have basic or Eagle Premier, then they may have to come out of pocket. Say, for example, that they have the basic coverage and we go out and do a repair, and it's maybe for plumbing, and maybe because it's a 1918 house or 1925, it's no longer up to code. I would think that from 1925 to 2022, we figured that out. But let's just say we haven't. Then they would have to pay the difference to bring it up to code if they have the basic. If they have Eagle Premier, we will put $250 per occurrence to bring that up to code as well.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if it were me, I feel like it's always better to go with the best.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it ends up costing you less in the long run. There's not much negotiation there.
Exactly.
I have the best.
Exactly.
So it's what it is.
Exactly. If the house is over 5 years, I always recommend Eagle Premier. It's what I have on my own house, and it's what I would recommend to my family.
Okay. So let me ask you, with that being said, how quick are the claims handled? Like, I've heard complaints that, I had to wait 6 months. I had to wait, almost until the warranty is over. How quick are your claims handled?
Very good question. So we have within the contract, we have 24 to 48 hours. Once the claim is placed, I always recommend doing it online, but I know that some people aren't computer savvy, so they can always call in the 1-800 number. I can't take claims personally, but I can get involved once they've been placed. So 6 months is unacceptable. To go along what the process is, they would place the claim. Again, I would recommend doing it online. It's super easy. You click a few things, tell us exactly what the issue is. If we have a contractor within that area that we're able to, that they're already like within our system, then they would immediately get a little pop-up window with the calendar and schedule their appointment. If it's something that we have to find a contractor that we're going to assign to them, then we have up to 48 hours to get back to them with an appointment. But traditionally, I've seen it within 24 hours. They'll get like a pop-up. They can sign up for text, messages to be able to communicate with us that way, or via email, and then they'll make the appointment. Now, in the instance where things have run into issues, obviously with COVID and stuff within the last year, there's been delays on parts and, things that have been out of our control. So, I'm not going to say 6 months is a bit much, but I would say, that we have experienced some delays. However, in those instances, we've offered like relief. So depending on what the issue is, maybe if it's your AC, if your AC went out, then we may offer what's called temp relief. And we're going to give you, a certain amount of money that's going to say, hey, go and find yourself at least a portable AC to keep one of the rooms in your house cool. So we'll offer stuff like that. If your refrigerator went out or something like that, we don't want you to have lost all those groceries. So we're going to give you some money to replace those groceries or get you a little refrigerator. Yeah, give you a little refrigerator, something to hold you over until we can get someone over there. So, in those instances.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, absolutely. We do all of that. Even I had somebody a claim earlier this week that their washing machine went out. We gave them money to go to the laundromat or to go and bring it. You got to go to the laundromat or take it to the cleaners. Like, that's on you how you want to use the money. But we did put money towards that because there was a delay in getting a part for the washing machine.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Marino, did you hear that? Good morning.
Good morning.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah. So we do have the 24 to 48 hours to get back to them and get an appointment. And then again, if you run into issues or your homeowner calls you and says, this isn't working the way it's supposed to, then that's when you get us involved and you get your area manager involved, and we're able to kind of speed things along or find out exactly what's happening. Has it really been 3 months, or, is somebody, stretching it a little bit and exaggerating? So like, we'll find out, we'll get the specific details and come back to you and say, hey, Karlene, it's only been 3 weeks, and this is what's happening, and just move things along, but just offer that additional service and make sure, because we want people to renew and we want people to be happy.
Right. Well, I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. I did not know that. So I think that's pretty cool of you all to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing I wanted to just say, because I think you're extremely cool, not only because I have met you and your personality is great. You have also taken time out, because I know you're a giver, right? And the reason why I know that is because Annette has taken time out to contribute her time and energy and money towards Clarita's house during our pajama drive. Mm-hmm. And I don't take my partners in real estate, I don't take that for granted. I appreciate that. But with that being said, I know that you're with a company, because you are a giver. Mm-hmm. So I know that you're with a company that would also do the same thing. With that being said, and this is probably our last question here because we're running close to time. With that being said, we're actually at the end of our time, but the last question is, do you offer any discounts or promotions? Because I'm sure people want to know that.
We do, actually. We and I love working with you, and I appreciate that. I loved doing the pajama drive, and we're doing something later this morning as well. So I will be there. It's a great cause, so I love that. We do. So we offer a veterans discount. We have a $25 off of the coverage, regardless if it's the basic, Eagle Premier, condo, whichever one that they've signed up for. So all they have to do is make sure that they mention that to me, let me know that their home buyer or their seller is a veteran, and we will honor a $25 discount.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Well, that is, again, that is so awesome, so plausible. Just I feel that a lot of times our military our veterans do not get enough credit and enough, what can I say? We just don't acknowledge them enough. So when I hear of a company that is willing to acknowledge the hard work, the sacrifices, I appreciate that so much. Okay. Now, I think there's one other question.
Yeah, I saw a question on a waiting period.
Yeah.
And there's not. The minute closing, they can place a claim. We also have a number of different value adds. There's so much information that I'd be like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. So, Karlene, may I give my phone number, and maybe underneath, like on the story, or however this posts, like my email address, if anybody has additional questions. I could be reached at 407-902-5237. But to answer your specific question about is there a waiting period, there is not. The minute that they close, their policy is effective immediately. The minute that the warranty is ordered for seller's coverage, it's also effective immediately.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So there's no waiting period.
No.
Cool collabo. Nice cowbo. Nice to see you. Joseph Furman, good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, it's so good to see you this morning, everyone. So happy that you are here and that you've given us some great nuggets this morning.
Thank you.
Janice is like, it's excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you did not get to see the play on this, if you didn't get to see this live, rewatch it, replay it. That's why I have it on YouTube. I have it on Facebook. I have it on Instagram. So you can just rewatch this. This has been glorious today. Thank you for all that information.
You're welcome.
Janice, to answer your question, what are we doing today? We're actually helping with a truck delivery for Clarita's house. So if you want that information, I'm going to post it on my Facebook too. If you want to volunteer, that's from 10 to 1 today. So we're helping just unpack the food delivery and things like that for people that are moving, that need help, assistance. So that's what we're doing today. And Annette is going to be there.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to be working. Actually, a few of our Keller Williams agents are going to be there. I think it's about 10 signed up right now. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing. So Janice, please come join us. If you're not doing that today, we'd love to have you. All right, you guys. Well, I'm signing out.
Thank you.
Omar the barber. Nice to see you.
Hey, Omar.
All right, Annette. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Happy Friday, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I'll see you later.
Thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Are you still on Zoom?